Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the movies I found at the Dollar Tree recently and at the thrift store. The Dollar Trees have been getting their movies back in, and I decided to go by there and see if I could find anything decent. I did find some things there, and this is what I picked up. First off, I picked up Constantine, City of Demons, the movie on Blu-ray. I've never seen this one before, and I'm surprised I have not seen this. Next up is Doctor Who Deep Breath on Blu-ray. This is just like maybe like one or two episodes combined together, but it's pretty cool because I like Jenna Coleman and I liked this version of the Doctor. Next up is Red Sonja, Oceans of Plagues. This is one of those I guess moving comics that were doing for a while, and this is Gail Simone's story, so you know it's gonna be good. Um, Another good movie. I've seen this before, and I didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I picked it up, which is Iron Sky. I'm hoping one day they'll have Iron Sky 2 there, but we can only hope. Last of the Blu-rays is a movie called Help, I Shrunk My Teacher, which I've got another one called Help, I Shrunk My Parents, and I don't know if this is in the same series as that, but I'm about to find it and look and see if it has anything to do with the other series. But I know it doesn't have anything to do with the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids series that I grew up with. On DVD, I picked up Supercon. This is a really fun movie. I've already got it on DVD, so I picked up another copy though. If you like anything comic version, comic style movies, I recommend seeing Supercon. It is really fun to watch. It's about a group of old actors, actors whose careers are now just going around and to cons and everything, and they decide to rob it. And it's got uh, um, Clancy Brown in it from Highlander. He played the Kurgan. He was on Earth 2. It's got Ron Quanton, who was on True Blood in it. And another good movie, if it's been shown to Dollar Tree, if you can find it, Grip the Invisible, which is a really fun movie to watch. It also has Maggie Grace in it, and Mike Epps, and Russell Peters and John Malkovich was in this. I recommend seeing it. If you have Amazon Prime, go on Amazon Prime. You can watch it on there, and just take my word for it. You'll like it. It's fun. It takes place in Westwego, Louisiana, which is not too far from New Orleans. I don't know how far from New Orleans, but I know it's not too far. I think it's like right over the river. I'm not too sure about that. I'm from North Louisiana, so I have no idea. Another one I found called The Possession Experiment. I've never heard of this, but a lot of these horror movies that they've been showing up to the Dollar Tree are really like hit and miss. But this has got Bill Moseley in there, which he probably has like a 2-second role in it. But I'll watch it and say it's $1. You can't beat it. Next up is The Midnight Chronicles, which I've never heard of this. It's like a fantasy type film, and it kind of reminds me of the Mythica series. It's probably the reason why I picked it up. Next up is one I've got on Blu-ray already, but it's called Beyond the Gates. This was a really good film. This was put out by Screen Factory, and it's got Barbara Crampton in it. It's about these two brothers. They get their father's shop, and they found like this the video rental store, and they find this like VCR board game in the back, and they play it, and all this like weird stuff happens. But this is not bad for $1 though. Screen Factory. And I've been finding a lot of Screen Factory and a lot of Shout Factory titles there. But this is mainly what I look for. I mainly look for when I'm at the Dollar Tree when they do these movies. I'm mainly looking for things from Magnolia, Shout Factory, IFC Midnight, and Magnet Films. That's mainly a lot of the ones I'm looking for. The last one for the DVD is one called I Am Zozo. I have no idea, but it has to do with it. From the back of it is like has to do with like a Ouija board and everything. This might be one of those hit and miss dollar movies, but hey, it was $1, so it don't really matter. All right. I also went to a thrift store. And I went there mainly to look for some VHS. And I found some VHS there that I wanted. So one of the first VHSs I got there was Hanna-Barbera Superstar, The Jetsons Christmas Carol. So next up is I picked up a VHS copy of one of the coolest Christmas vacation movies ever, Christmas Vacation. This is really great. It's continuing the National Lampoon's tradition with Chevy Chase and the family in there. It's got different kids as always, which this time around it was the dude from Big Bang Theory, Jonathan Galecki, I think his name, or um, shoot, what's his name? I want to say Johnny Galecki, yeah, Johnny Galecki, and can't remember who was playing Audrey in this one. It's she was in From Dusk Till Dawn and Natural Born Killer, Juliette Lewis, and of course, he's got Randy Quaid back in there playing Cousin Eddie. Next up is I really, really do enjoy watching these films with her in there. It's really great. I watched a lot of Montana classic movies growing up, and it's Shirley Temple's the little Colonel, which is the Shirley Temple. These films are really great. There's no doubt about it. Another one is on VHS is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This is always a classic Dick Van Dyke film. Next up is like these next two are the ones I found, which I really enjoy a Little House on the Prairie series, and I found this one right here is a full length feature. The Lord is My Shepherd. It's got Ernest Borgnine in it, and it's just put out by this is one of the old Good Times video VHS. I don't know if anybody remembers Good Times. They put out a lot of different type of movies back in the '90s and everything. They did DVDs too for a while. And I'm guessing they decided to just went out of business. Next up is Little House on the Prairie, The Christmas They Never Forgot. And this is another Good Times video. This is like I think a single episode, Christmas special they did. I don't remember. I like Little House on the Prairie, but I don't remember too much about it and everything. It's not like every channel out there now. Next up is a movie, which is probably an old rental from the way the box looks. It's Peter O'Toole in Creator. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, but it's got Mariel Hemingway in there and David Ogden Stiers and Virginia Madison in it. So I look forward to watching this one. But I do not remember seeing this film. Next up is Scooby-Doo's A Nutcracker Scoob. I love Scooby-Doo. That's the only reason I got this. Also another good classic is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I took the plastic off of it but this was never opened. This is brand new, sealed. That was there, so it was a really good find. Another one is I don't have this on VHS. I got it on DVD, but I wanted to get it on VHS. The Secret of Nim, which is this is a Don Bluth film, and this film I grew up watching this, and it's one of those films that kind of when you're younger, it kind of scared the crap out of you, but it's not as bad as that travesty that they showed us when we were kids that screwed us all up, which was Watership Down, which they should never been like, oh hey, yes, let's make this a kids movie. Watership Down. It's about bunnies getting killed. That's really great to show kids, especially it was the 80s. So what do you expect? Next up is another Scooby-Doo. Is Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. And last but not least is something that's really cool here. I love the series. It was on Nickelodeon. I know a lot of people did. And it is Doug's first movie. You've got to love Doug. And right on the cover, it's got Patty on there and his dog. And Skeeter is on there. So that was a real fun buy there. All the VHS I got from the thrift store were all 50 cents a piece, which is I really like that. 50 cents a piece. I don't know if it's like every thrift store out there, but this one was. But I went to the Goodwill too to see if they had anything new, but they didn't. Usually I get like VHS at the Goodwill for 10 cents. So if I get to go to Shreveport and Bossier in a week or two, maybe I'll go find a Goodwill there and or some more thrift stores and see if they got anything there with some good prices and everything. But there's a place over in West Monroe, a National Video store, which I cannot still believe is open in this town, especially a video store. And I seen that they have like a bunch of like used DVD and Blu-ray for $1.99. It's like if you buy 5, you get 5 free. So I may go check and see what they got next week during my lunch hour. So if you like this video, so please hit the subscribe button and hit the like and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.